Author Scott Turow's books have sold more than 30 million copies worldwide, translated into 25 languages. His new legal thriller, Identical, is our latest selection for CBS This Morning Reads. It tells a story of identical twin brothers involved in an unsolved murder. Scott, by the way, is also a practicing attorney, and he joins us at the table. Good morning to you, Scott Turow.
Good morning, Gail.
So this is the thing. I know I'm so excited that you're here because I was up late reading your book.
Yeah, I
But
appreciate
this is the thing.
that.
You're a practicing attorney.
Yeah.
And you got this idea from a DNA case that you were working on, but you also have an interest in twins.
I do. My sister was a twin, and the other baby died in childbirth. And I was 3 at the time, and it always kind of it haunted me. It was a weird thing. My dad was an OB/GYN, and so it was confusing that the other baby didn't come home from the hospital.
So as you grew up, you knew when you became a writer that you would somehow tell a story about twins, and you've woven such a tale that goes back and forth, and the person I thought had done it did not, but it opens with a murder.
It does. At the end, we know that Dita Kronon
Don't give away the end.
is going to be dead,
Yes.
and we then flip back 25 years and go back and forth from the day of Dita's murder to the events that are unfolding in 2008, when the murderer, one of the identical twins, is released from prison.
That's right.
Another angle in this story is the politician, though, is a good guy.
Yes.
Yes. That's something different.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the starting thoughts, which is, you know, Americans have such dim opinions of our political leaders. And
I wonder why.
Well, you know, we know why, but there are a lot of very decent, bright, well-intended people who are in politics and get overwhelmed by all kinds of forces they can't control. And, you know, Paul Gianis, one of the identical twins, ends up being one of those political leaders.
Changing to book publishing, we had a book recently about Amazon and Jeff Bezos here this week. You have a kind of brief against Amazon.
Well, Amazon can't be all good or all bad. I don't think that everything they do is evil. They've given a lot of authors access.
But what do you think that they do that is evil?
Well,
Scott, just the word evil is very
Go
strong.
ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Well, I have a big, to me, it looks like Amazon is trying to monopolize the ebook market. They used what I thought of as unfair tactics. And if you price ebooks well below the cost, which is what they did for years, that both destroys physical bookstores and drives the reading public into the ebook, which, of course, Amazon dominates. And they're a great competitor, and I don't mind the fair operation of the market, but I don't like unfair tactics.
Well, in fact, you ended up telling the New York Times that you were worried about the slow death of the American author because of this electronic marketplace.
I am. I'm the president of the Authors Guild, which is the country's largest membership group of authors. And authors are being attacked at all sides. If publishers want to reduce royalties on ebooks, search engines lead people to pirated books. Companies like Google want to use copyrighted material in response to searches. Even librarians want to join in that effort. Some academics want to get rid of copyright.
So what are you going to do about it?
Fight back. That's all you can fight back. But it's a many-faceted battle, and the toughest part is that authors are now opposed to the largest forces in this economy.
But Scott, there's still nothing like picking up a book and holding it and smelling it and reading the written word. I don't think that will ever.
No,
ever
books are not going to die. Text is always going to be with us. And I'm not complaining about, me. I'm sitting here talking to you. It's a wonderful thing. Best-selling authors are always going to do fine. I'm talking about shrinking a market so you can have fewer writers and fewer voices. And that's the issue, not what happens to me.
Scott Turow, great to have you here at the table.
Thank you, guys.
And Identical is on sale now, and you can find much more on Scott Turow and CBS This Morning Reads by going to our website, cbsthismorning.com. And he also answers questions from you on our Facebook page.